Hello, this is Dr. Do again. This video is outside of medicine. Continue the viewing history through reading. I'm going to continue to read. Shihan, king of the Amorites, who reigned in Heshbon. He ruled from Ararat on the rim of the Arnon Gorge, from the middle of the gorge to the Jabbok River, which is the border of the Ammonites. This included half of Gilead. He also ruled over the eastern Arabah, from the Sea of Kinnereth to the Sea of the Arabah, also called the Salt Sea, to Beth Jeshimoth, and then southward below the slopes of Pisgah, and the territory of Og, king of Bashan, one of the last of the Rephites, who reigned in Ashtaroth and Edrei. He ruled over Mount Hermon, Selikah, all of Bashan to the border of the people of Geshur and Maachah, and half of Gilead to the border of Sihon, king of Heshbon. Moses, the servant of the Lord, and the Israelites conquered them, and Moses, the servant of the Lord, gave their land to Reubenites and the Gadites and half a tribe of Manasseh to be their possession. These are the kings of the land that Joshua and the Israelites conquered on the west side of the Jordan, from Baal-Gad in the valley of Lebanon to Mount Halak, which rises toward Seir. Their lands Joshua given as an inheritance to the tribes of Israel according to their tribal divisions: the hill country, the western foothill, the Arabah, the mountain slopes, and the desert and the Negev, the lands of the Hittites, Amorites, Canaanites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites. The king of Jericho, 1. The king of Ai, near Bethel, 1. The king of Jerusalem, 1. The king of Hebron, 1. The king of Jarmuth, 1. The king of Lachish, 1. The king of Eglon, 1. The king of Gezer, 1. The king of Debir, 1. The king of Geder, 1. The king of Hormah, 1. The king of Arab, 1. The king of Lebna, 1. The king of Adullam, 1. The king of Makkadah, 1. The king of Bethel, 1. The king of Tapor, 1. The king of Hepher, 1. The king of Aphak, 1. The king of Lashra, 1. The king of Madon, 1. The king of Hazar, 1. The king of Shema Maron, 1. The king of Ashab, 1. The king of Tanach, 1. The king of Megiddo, 1. The king of Kadesh, 1. The king of Jonim in Carmel, 1. The king of Dor in Naphath Dor, 1. The king of Goim in Gilgal, 1. The king of Tirzah, 1. 31 kings in all. Land still to be taken. Chapter 13. When Joshua was too old and well advanced in years, the Lord said to him, "You are very old, and there are still very large areas of land to be taken over. This is the land that remains, all the regions of the Philistine and Geshurites, from the Sihon River on the east of Egypt to the territory of Ekron on the north, all of it counted as Canaanites, the territory of the 5 Philistine rulers in Gaza, Ashdod, Ashkelon, Gath, and Ekron, that of the Awites. From the south, all the land of Canaanites, from Arah of the Sidonians as far as Aphek, the region of Amorites, the area of the Gabalites, and all Lebanon to the east, from Baal-Gad below Mount Hermon to Labo Hamath. As for all the inhabitants of the mountain regions, from Lebanon of Misrephoth, Maim, that is all the Sidonians, I myself will drive them out before the Israelites. Be sure to allocate this land to Israel for an inheritance, as I have instructed you, and divide it as an inheritance among the 9 tribes and half of the tribe of Manasseh. division of the land east of the Jordan. The other half of Manasseh, the Reubenites and the Gadites, had received the inheritance that Moses had given them east of the Jordan, as he, the servant of the Lord, had assigned it to them. It extended from Aroeriah on the rim of the Arnon Gorge, and from the town in the middle of the gorge included the whole plateau of Medeba as far as Dibon, and all the towns of Sihon, king of the Amorites, who ruled in Heshbon out to the border of the Ammonites. It also included Gilead, the territory of the people of Gashur, the Maacah, all of the mountain Hermon, and all the Bashan as far as Selikah, that is, the whole kingdom of Og in Bashan, who had reigned in Ashtaroth, the Adriel, and had survived as one of the last of the Rephaites. Moses had defeated them and taken over their land. But the Israelites did not drive out the people of Geshur and Maacah, so they continue to live among Israelites to this day. But to the tribe of Levi he gave no inheritance, since the offerings made by fire to the Lord, the God of Israel, are their inheritance, as he promised them. This is what Moses had given to the tribe of Reuben, clan by clan: the territory from Aroer on the rim of Arnon Gorge, and from the town in the middle of the gorge, and the whole plateau past Medeba to Heshbon, and all its towns on the plateau, including Dibon, Bamoth, Baal, Beth Baal, Meon, Jahaz, Kademoth, Mephoth, Kiriathaim, Sibmath, Zerath, Shahar, on the hill of the valley, Beth Poi, the slopes of Pisgah, and Beth Jeshimoth, all the towns on the plateau, and the entire realm of Sihon, king of the Amorites, who ruled the Heshbon. Moses had defeated him and the Midianites chiefs Avi, Rechem, Zah, Hur, and Reba, princes allied with Sihon, who lived in that country. In addition to those slain in battle, the Israelites had put to the sword Balaam, son of the Beor, who practiced the divination. The boundary of the Reubenites was the bank of the Jordan. These towns and their villages were the inheritance of the Reubenites, clan by clan. This is what Moses had given to the tribe of Gad, clan by clan: the territory of Jazer, all the towns of Gilead, and half the Ammonites' country, as far as Aroer near Rebath, and from Heshbon to Ramath, Mizpah, and Betonim, and from Mahanaim to the territory of Debir, and in the valley Beth Haram, Beth Niram, Sarkos, and Zephon, with the rest of the realm of Sihon's king of Heshbon, the east side of Jordan, the territory up to the end of the sea of Kinnereth. These towns and their villages were the inheritance of the Gadites, clan by clan. I'm going to stop here today and continue next time. Thank you for watching.